Hello everyone and welcome back to Tuesday's English lesson. Today then we are getting close to the end for Arthur and the Golden Rope. There's not too much more to do. Now you wrote about Arthur's need to get up the tree yesterday and we are going to look and see what happens before writing our final prediction for this storybook. Okay, so let's jump straight into today's work.
Okay, then here we are. So, learning objective again, same as it has been for quite a while. Building plot and narrative through different writing styles. Today, you are going to write and explain your prediction of what will happen to Arthur. Now, including today, adjectives to describe the tree's appearance: enormous, tremendous, humongous. This is something we've been looking at recently quite a lot. Modifying adjectives: intimidating tree, deadly branches. All you're doing here is the adjective modifies here our noun. So rather than just being the big tree, yeah, it's fine being a big tree, but if it's intimidating and it's scary to look at, it adds a lot of depth to your writing. Onomatopoeia: snap, crunch, thwack, whoosh. These are some of the sounds you can include, and even better if you want to, you can include speech, but please make sure you're very careful with your punctuation. So, if we go from left to right, here is young Arthur clambering up the tree here. Very interesting. Here he goes, up and up he goes. It's quite a big old tree, as we said. He's reaching onto branches, he's jumping onto other parts, he's clinging on for dear life. Past birds and seagulls now, and we can start to see some clouds. Hanging on for dear life on this little branch by the looks of it. Okay, looks like a very, very thin, spindly branch. And here he comes up here, and he's going onwards and onwards, still higher and higher, when suddenly, snap! Oh dear, the branch here and the branch here that he's been holding on to has snapped. Oh dear. So poor old Arthur looks like he's got a long way to fall. So what do you think is going to happen next? What might happen? Okay, I would have a little think about some of the animals or things that Arthur has helped at the beginning of the story that might help you with your prediction. Remember some of the things he had in his bag. Is there anything in there that might be able to help him? Okay, so what might happen next? Remember, he's collected the sound, I believe it was, wasn't it, of the cat's gentle footfall. He's going back to see, was it Thor or was it Odin? Let's have a little look. I'm just going to check here because I think I've actually forgotten. Oh yes, he was. He was going to Thor. So, what is going to happen? What could happen next? We certainly don't want to see Arthur, falling all the way down, because that wouldn't be very good. So what is going to happen next? Okay. I have written some sentence starters for you here. So it says, as Arthur desperately clambered up the enormous and towering tree, ... Okay, you don't use the ellipsis here. That's just, I've included that to help you write your sentence. Clinging to the branches, Arthur ... heaving himself up the thick and gnarled bark ... Suddenly ... Now, here are all of your lovely things to include from your success criteria. So I'm expecting half a page, to be honest, here with writing. Okay, so really try and focus today. Think about what might happen. Is there any character you think that might be there to help Arthur? Okay, so really try and cast your memories back to the start of term when we were looking at all of the wonderful little creatures that Arthur was helping. Because there's a particular creature that might have to help Arthur, or he might need some help from, that he has already helped. So sentence starters there. What should we do for our starter today? Let's have a little think. Starter sentence, because these are the sentences I like when you improve. I've done a cat, I've done a dog, those are a bit boring. We've looked at a tree recently, so maybe we will describe the ocean. Let's go for that one. The ocean was angry and made a loud crash! Exclamation mark. Okay, we'll be fine probably in year 2. But because you're in year 4s now, I want you to expand this, make this into a really beautiful, expanded sentence. You might want to use those modifying adjectives. You may want to use some onomatopoeia. I'll let you off there if you make it into 2 sentences, but try not to go beyond 2. So really try and blow my socks off with a nice, interesting starter for this lesson. Okay, so that is everything for today, guys. Looking forward to reading up your predictions of what you think is going to happen next. Who is going to save Arthur? If he's going to be saved, what will happen? Right, thank you very much, guys. That is everything.